Welcome back to Pitchside. Now, before we start the show, lads, I would just like to show you something, if that's okay.
Don't get it out.
Now, this, I believe, was posted at around 3 p.m. before the Newcastle versus Arsenal match. Will, would you mind playing said video?
I have no idea what this is going to be.
It's going to be me.
Oh my god! Jump scare.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that. I didn't mean to put that background on. Newcastle versus Arsenal. Oh shit! Sorry, wrong one again. The Pitchside derby, but is it a derby really? Because we just spank them every year. I'm fucking buzzing, boys. Of course, we're gonna be live on Pitchside for
Good
Arsenal trying to win 1-1. Ignore the hair, boys. I didn't get a shower. I'm genuinely just fucking buzzing, man. I'm going to see Yikarez have an absolute stinker with Dan Burn pocketing him. Walter Marder's going to score a brace. We're going to beat Arsenal again, all whilst FC sit there making excuses whilst they sit with 3 defensive midfielders and don't forget the most attacking goalkeeper in the Premier League called Arteta. We're not defensive, everyone. We're the most attacking goalkeeper in the league playing right now. It's so weird how I'm not even worried about these games now against Arsenal. It's just an easy result that we'll pick up, especially at St James's Park. It's just standard, and yet it always comes as a surprise to the Arsenal fans. So let me know your score predictions, boys. I'm saying 2-1. It should be a pretty standard one. They'll sneak a goal, but it's Arsenal at the end of the day.
Yeah, Arsenal. How long was that video? How long was the video?
You're not worried, Lewis Bowden.
Can you see how long the video was, Will? What a master.
Not
master
worried.
of his craft.
Not worried at all, you were not.
I was worried going into it. I get the tingles before this game.
Just before you get into your little rant about how bad you were, let's take a moment to celebrate the greatest German striker in the Premier League. He
scored.
I didn't like the way Gabriel hurt me in that game. It's not how I want to play football. My favourite footballer ever is Kai Havertz.
Yeah, that bit's sad. You can tell.
I wanted him to say sorry in a really nice way, not the way you said it to me.
I don't know what's going on.
Do you know what he said?
Do you regret anything you say before these things happen?
Yeah, but it's sort of like, it's the derby, you know, you give it the bigger going in and you pray it wins. It is. Also, it's the Pitchside derby.
I'm also really confused because you said to us in the 70th minute that Newcastle have won the game.
Yeah, game's done, mate.
I know, but sometimes you just got to gamble because, like, if we did hold on, I could have rubbed that even further in your face, but sometimes it doesn't pay off.
In fairness, it's worked for you before.
It does. And, like, if we
but when it doesn't work.
If we go off history, like, normally I would be right there.
Isn't it a 50-50
I
in
personally
history
really enjoyed it. I wouldn't want
it was a great.
It makes it more entertaining.
It was a great game. But obviously, in the first half, Newcastle pinned Arsenal down.
That was crazy, and you argued that as well.
Yeah, I think
when Nick Pope made 3 outrageous saves.
Lou, are you doing this? Everything you said in the space of 2 hours?
I feel like in that moment though, I feel like that is something that a lot of football fans will feel. Though, when you're watching a game and you're really invested, you sort of see what you want to see. So I saw us put in about 3 crosses into the box, 4 crosses in the box, and I was so into the game. I was like, no, I was sort of like trying to convince myself a little bit. But I feel like everyone does that.
It's not like you football. To do that.
I swear to God, it is a thing. Yeah. When you're playing a team, see West Brom are playing in the cup against a team better, and you like get a good few chances. We're pinning the back.
But things changed, and obviously Sky Sports Keith in the second half knew that Arsenal were going to come back and win.
You also didn't actually believe it.
It's
when
actually
you said
so
it.
funny.
Yeah, we did. That's why when he asked, "Oh, why are you not fussed? Why are you not bothered about the current score?" We knew.
And when I said Arsenal will score in the 85th minute, they scored in the 84th, and I said,
I think he said that. Didn't he say 85th and you said 90 plus 1?
Yeah, I think 85th and 90 plus 1.
I thought you said
he
that.
wasn't involved at all.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, good boy.
You're on my side. We usually ganged up together.
Okay, so you said 85th and 90 plus 1, so you were wrong on both.
It was 84 and 90 plus, but it was pretty much there. As we all know, you're basically halfway there, you're right.
It's quite frustrating for me because looking back, it's like...
That's the first half stats.
We really went for the win at the end, which can be commendable, and we did the same against Liverpool with 10
commendable.
Men. But like both, it is in a way where it's like
we have 6 at the back, mate.
At the end, we subbed on Harvey Barnes. We tried.
The goal came from Pope trying to go through it.
Like we were.
Is that not silly game management?
Poor game management.
Yeah. So it's like in hindsight, if we got something, it could look great. But both times against Liverpool, Arsenal, it's turned out bad. But what I will say is, I'm not angry at it because I like the idea that we're not going to sit and wait for a draw against teams like you. Like we genuinely believe we can win these games. Well, yeah, teams like you who are above us and better.
Oh, okay. No, okay, that's a fair point. Are you willing to concede the point that Arteta isn't like tactically adaptable now? Because there was a point where we had like 7.
I think they might.
He listened to us. They definitely watch Pitchside because that's turning changing room.
Mate, do you see Gabriel?
Mate, I swear to God,
100%
That's
100% Theo. That's literally
in the dressing room.
And not only that, did you see, when Marino scored the header and they started to celebrate and Rice was like, no, get back.
You've seen it? No,
Watch his pitch side, guys.
But also, I won't criticise it. Arteta, you played a team that you should be playing. You were aggressive because I feel like you were confident enough to be that aggressive, though, because we offered very little.
Well, you weren't bringing the ball forward.
You had no reason to respect us in that sort of way. So you could have went for it.
No. That's not fair on Arsenal at all. That is one of the hardest games in the league away at Newcastle. They've got a terrible record there, as you stated many times before the game. He was under immense pressure from the last few big games. There's no criticising Arsenal one bit yesterday. That's one of the best performances I've ever seen under Arteta. That is.
Handbrake was well and truly off as well.
But the only thing, and I want to give Arsenal all their credit, and I actually think that could be a turning point. And yesterday has made me think they can win the league.
Yeah,
they can. However,
it's crazy.
But do it against City.
However, the only slight thing, it's just in the back of my head is, was he forced into that because of all the shit he got last week, Arteta? That's the only. Will he revert back to that when you play Liverpool? I don't know.
I hope
think
not.
I hope
not
because
as a manager
I hope
yesterday
to the game. He saw you are good enough. You have the players
Also,
to go to any like Newcastle. I'm trying to think. After City and Liverpool, that's probably the hardest away game.
Arsenal specifically as well.
No, for any team, St James's away is the third hardest game in the league, I would say. So for you to go there and. Okay, you got the late goal, but that doesn't paint the picture. You battered them. You completely outplayed them. You did pin them back. You were completely the better team the whole game, and you didn't panic. You didn't panic at 1-0. Odegaard came on and finally played like Odegaard should play. That's how we want Odegaard to be, or I do.
Got the delivery on the corner in the final minute.
No, just the bollocks. He had the bollocks.
Beautiful.
So I really hope this is a turning point for Arsenal.
What is the sorry, really
because now it's only 2 points.
It could have been 8 if it was
exactly. But
what is the
things
difference?
Change so quickly.
Things do change extremely quickly.
Crazy.
Because last week you were saying Arteta should be fired.
Can you understand the frustration?
And now you're no. We need to wait on it because now you're saying Arsenal can win the league again.
Do you understand why? I've now seen. He's now shown. Do you know? All I've said all along is he's never shown me. He can in the biggest moments, in the biggest games, he has the bollocks and the nerve to get things done and over the line. He's now shown me. So I'll judge him on what he shows me, not what he tells me, because he keeps telling us he does this, but he doesn't. Now he's shown me. I'm holding my hands up and saying, "Thank you, finally."
We were right last week. He has implemented what we said you should have done last week, and it has worked brilliantly for you.
But when he does it, you have to give him his credit.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying from your point of view, can you not understand now even more that the criticism that you've received, be it maybe harsh last week, it was right because when you do go out and make those changes offensively, you're a different team.
Yeah, that's what we want to see as fans as well. The Liverpool game was horribly frustrating because everyone can see that Eze should be starting in the 10. We played Marino in that game. He was probably our best player.
And they're beatable. Liverpool are beatable.
Exactly.
As we've seen.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially against a team like you. This is what I mean. I think you're the best team in the league, player for player, like squad depth, like player for player. I think you're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
You've got the best defence in the league, which also frustrates me why you go so defensive, because you don't need to.
No, yeah.
So is Arteta the guy to win the league with Arsenal this season?
Possibly. I don't know. Again, I don't know. After what?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I still am not convinced.
I don't think he'll do it against Liverpool.
That has
we only got to
swayed
play
me
him one more time
from
at home. It's not like you can't say the title swings on the Liverpool game.
No,
we've only got to play him one more time at home.
Me a question. Last week, I was saying absolutely not. Now I'm saying possibly.
Yeah.
I still don't think he will.
It's
I still
slightly
don't think
further up the
Arteta,
spectrum, but it's not.
So you still don't think he will?
I don't think Arteta will, no. But that, I'm giving him his credit. I don't know what more do you want me to say?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, you have to.
It's just football, isn't it?
Calm down, guys.
It's just classic. It's football, isn't it?
But of course, surely you.
No, but that's what I like about football. You have one opinion one week, and then you can 100% opposite the other week.
That's what we do.
It's crazy.
Because I didn't expect him to do that yesterday, and he's.
I didn't either. I thought you'd come and.
That's what I thought you'd draw. I thought it would be that Arsenal have got the draw, and he's happy.
But you knew it was a possibility because you were stressed for that entire second half, even when you were.
I was. Well, you saw in that clip.
You also golden resulted Arsenal 2-1.
Yeah. You saw in that clip there though, like that I posted before. I was saying they're going to come here with 3 CDMs. I didn't think you'd go like that.
Yeah. Can I ask?
I feel like you would have been more pragmatic.
He's a match winner. Eze's actually a match winner.
He was, by the way, everywhere. everywhere.
So it's Marino, by the way.
In that game, he was everywhere in terms of whenever there was a half chance, he was there.
His eye was
But that's the difference now, though. That you've just said Marino's a match winner in his own right. We now have people that we can bring off the bench and win matches. Yeah.
But I mean, look, we're talking about Newcastle for a second. Lou,
poor.
Was it? Is this a soft underbelly? Because and did they bottle it? I would argue they did bottle it because Nick Pope was sensational throughout the game. Right, without Nick Pope in the first half, particularly, it could have been 3-4-0 up. Yeah. He was unbelievable.
And the second half, Timber's header.
Exactly. Yeah. But when push comes to shove, when it matters most in the final minutes of the game, which is most important, he shit his pants.
I think if you can use the word bottle if you want. I think we got greedy more. Like it wasn't like a bottle. Like we got greedy at the end there.
Naive.
I think it was a bit naivety and a bit of greed. Rather than think we've just been under
one up at home with 5 minutes to go.
No, we've just been under it from Hughes for like a significant amount of time. We finally get our hands on the ball. We give our defense give our defense a little breather. Maybe push out but instead he kicks it straight away. And it's like
that was the biggest mistake of the game. That was probably a bigger mistake than him flapping the puck.
By the way, chasing after the ball is so much more tiring than what.
Corner.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But think as a defender, like being under it by Hughes as you're shifting the ball across, everyone's knackered that point, and now we're straight back under it.
Nick Pope last season would have fallen on that ball for 2.5 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying. Your manager didn't implement the right tactics towards the end. It started from the top down.
That's not
the manager.
That missed kick
well, of course
across
it's
the
manager.
How's that how, mate?
It's not. That's an individual error from Pope.
As a manager in that scenario, you're telling your players, calm down. We don't need to go for it.
Pope didn't like that.
What is he going to shout at, mate? He hasn't got an Xbox controller.
But the players are running. They're going for it.
Alanga ran.
There was another bloke as well. There was another guy as well.
We had 2 wingers going up.
Exactly my point. It comes from the top down.
What do you mean?
You always tell us it comes from the top down.
No, Theo, you're implementing this logic so wrong. You're implementing this logic wrong.
Are you serious?
We brought Alanga and Barnes on to try and get you in a counter. Yes, that is not a bad decision against us when you have us under. Pope shouldn't have went for that kick because Alanga wasn't even free. He had 1 versus 3. And he didn't even get the ball to ground.
Do you know there is an element of accountability for the manager to instill the belief that they should be trying to win the game at the end of the game. So there's a slight level of Eddie Howe
individual moment where
this Nick Pope kicks that straight to Alanga. Everyone goes, fuck it. That's a great decision.
I agree, because even then he probably loses the ball because he's 3-on-1. That was like they should have just dropped on the ball.
Yeah, but
it's Pope's fault.
That's Pope's. Like I agree.
Yeah, but there is an element of you believing that you can go and win the game.
Decision making from Pope, like that's not the time right there. So like, and I'm not eager to jump on Hal for trying to win these games, like. Because if we want to do what we apparently say we want to do, where it's compete with you,
but that's what I'm saying. We don't want to settle for draws. That's still slightly down to the manager to say at the end, like not to tell the players during the game, but like prior, we can beat Arsenal.
Yeah,
therefore,
I don't think that's.
He said 5 minutes to go, so they were right.
I don't think it was a bad. It was a bad decision
that was a 1-1
in the moment. Yeah, well, we should be still trying to win.
You're saying it's an issue that Howe's instilled the belief in them that they can win?
Yeah,
would you believe that? They're Arsenal fans?
The counter argument was it's not down to Howe for Nick Pope trying to play that.
Nick Pope should know.
No, it's an individual mistake.
Nick Pope should know in that moment, drop on the ball. I don't care that we've been instilled that we can win this game. Nick Pope, because the defenders would have been trudging up. He's picked the ball up straight away and kicked it instead of dropping on the ball.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
That's not Eddie Howe's fault.
But there's a little element of Eddie Howe being the one to say that we could beat Arsenal.
No, Reeve, tell me. How is this Eddie Howe's fault? Because he would try and hit them on the counter, but Alanga's running. Alanga's running.
You said there's 0% accountability for Eddie Howe.
This is such a small, minute detail.
It's both, though, isn't it? It's an individual mistake and the manager
along the floor. Nick Pope has passed the ball along the floor to a 1v3 Alanga. That's bad decision making.
I agree with that.
That's not Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe is correct, buddy.
Eddie Howe is correct in saying we should be trying to get them on the counter and get it to these fast wingers. If Pope actually gets that off the floor, we might not win the ball, but we still push out. Yeah. It's a Pope individual error in that moment.
I'm saying it's both, though. It is both.
As you like to remind us every week, it comes from the top.
You're so desperate to try and use the same logic that way.
I've just said it. I've said to start with, it's a Nick Pope mistake individually. It's a stupid decision to make.
The 2 mistakes.
Yeah, but there's a reason he's kicking that at the end of the game rather than going down on the ball.
I don't agree with you. I think it was a complete moment of individual madness.
Eddie Howe's actually on the sideline going...
I don't think he is.
think he is.
I don't think he was.
Actually, I thought that was a normal point.
I like it that we are going for these wins, whether it be 10.
So he wouldn't be happy with a draw. Eddie Howe wouldn't be going.
Eddie Howe would have been happy with the draw.
Exactly. So why is Nick Pope not going down?
Because
we want to win the game.
Sometimes players do stupid things.
Yeah.
Well, why did Gabriel push Voldemort in the face? Did Arteta tell him to do that? No.
It comes from the top down.
Not every minute detail is from the manager.
That's pure leadership, Theo. That's pure leadership. It's from
why
the top
get so
down.
angry for? That's tactical. There's a difference between tactical and hitting someone. That's not tactical.
Nick Pope making a stupid decision in the 96th minute. It's not tactical.
There's a lot of stuff you could pick at Newcastle for, but that is a weird thing. Like
I don't know, but what I'm saying is, in previous years, we probably would have seen Nick Pope go down on the ball. So there's an element there where Eddie Howe is going, right, we can beat Arsenal. We're better than Arsenal. Therefore,
but they showed that the whole game at that moment in time. That's why it comes down to complete individual decision making, because he should know in the 96th minute, whatever it was, all right, game done, just kill it off.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe wouldn't have said to him, if you get the ball in the 96th minute, we're 1-1.
I didn't mean it word for word like that, but I'm saying in previous years, Newcastle would have...
I also think the players would have been surprised when he picked that ball up. They would have slowly started to move up, and when they see him kick it, they would have gone, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm out of breath. Yeah,
like literally, yeah. So there's you can't. It's individual.
But it's not 0%.
No, but it is. It really is.
Why would he go down on the ball in previous years? Not now.
On this, okay, I can answer that. On previous years, it's a different team. We're trying to grow and grow in as a team. So the idea of coming in and getting a draw against Arsenal, it's now we want to win against these teams. We want to beat these teams. So
that's where the psychology's changed.
But that's a natural evolution of a team progress and actually wanting to do better. We shouldn't be. I'm glad 10 men down to Liverpool and against Arsenal at home. We're not sitting and settling for draws. Yeah. And it's we've got the worst end of it both times, but it also could have swung the other way.
How subs showed you?
Am I not making a logical point there?
No, I think it's not really. You're being really pedantic over a minute thing, which I know, but Theo's so desperately trying to find Eddie Howe telling him to go.
Because I didn't see it, but I'm hoping he is.
No, he didn't.
He's not.
We don't know that.
It's usually Tyndall on the side anyway, not Howe.
We got yellow carded.
Anyway, it was an unbelievable Arsenal performance, and look, hopefully it's a turning point. So I want a good title race, and with Liverpool losing, it might mean you've got.
But also, it felt so much bigger than actually the context of the game because of the way Liverpool lost the day before. You know, historically throughout seasons, Arsenal have had chances when their rivals have dropped points the day before and haven't capitalised on it.
This would have been. I agree with that.
Difference.
And after last week, it was a massive. That's a massive. Fuck you to everyone, really.
And Arteta actually said that in the league. He said this is a statement.
100%.
Not in the league, in the interview, rather.
Well, of course, that's a huge statement. Like
we haven't really conceded as well. You scored 2. You could have had a lot more. Like defensively, we've been really well, except for Liverpool, where it was 10 men. So
pretty sure we racked up. I know, obviously, people in the comments giving XG, blah blah blah, and all that shit. But we racked up 2 XG in that game, which I think is the entire amount that you've racked up all season prior. Yeah,
but this is the problem on Newcastle. It's we have going into that, we were first or second on all defensive stats, and when it comes to attacking, we were 19th, 20th. It's we have a big problem, and it's also a bit concerning where it's we're setting up so defensively at the moment, and it's Voldemort has 0 service, nothing's clicking on that side, so it's a bit worrying at this point. It's obviously
his goal well.
He did take his goal well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Whenever he's had a rare chance,
I like him.
Whenever he's had a chance, he's taken it.
I like him.
Other than that, he barely had the ball.
Do you think he's a little bit shocked in the physicality in the Premier League?
Yeah, he's still getting used to it.
He's not fit, is he? He's not fully fit.
He's not fit, but in terms of just
No, he said himself in an interview, after his first game, it's way more physical than Premier League.
Like the Gabriel thing, that happens all the time in the league. Especially with Newcastle fans, there's a lot of crying from both sides actually on Twitter.
I know, but
I thought if he wants to go up to the next level, maybe he needs to be this is the Premier League. He'll get there. He will get. He's still young, 100%.
The thing is, he's
a big boy himself. Though, do you know what I mean? He should be a bit harder.
He wouldn't have been starting if Whistle wasn't injured. He would have been slowly introduced. So it's asking a lot for him to literally feed off scraps.
And we haven't even mentioned the other striker on the pitch. I thought Gyökeres was his best performance in an Arsenal.
Yeah, I was impressed. I thought that was much better from Gyökeres yesterday. He was actually quite neat for once. He's usually very clunky, but he was holding it up well. He was linking well.
He was.
And do you know what? I can forgive him. We were laughing when he hit the ball off himself, and in the first half, he should have probably hit it. But do you know what? He's getting in the positions.
Yeah.
So I can forgive him that. Maybe in a few weeks, with a bit more confidence, he hits them or he finishes them.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
He's just more impactful and like
my criticism last week was I just didn't see him in the game at all. At least yesterday, he's getting in good positions. He's putting himself about, which is what he should be doing. He's a big, strong, fast lad. Like,
I think that also stems from the players behind him, though. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like
maybe he knows. But again, maybe when Eze's on the pitch, he knows I'll make that run because it'll come. Yeah. So
and also shout out Jurriën Timber. Is he better than Hakimo? There's every shout. For
we should reference all the just quickly without going into it because it's boring. Can everyone stop crying about is this a red? Is that a red? Is that a red?
Bore off.
There was like 2 on each side, and look, as a Newcastle fan, I think the handball rule's silly, but it followed the rules, so it's not a penalty. I just think the rule's silly, but it's whatever.
It is just a pen, though, isn't it?
That's what I mean. It is, but
so it's the Bruno G handball.
Yeah, but you could argue that. Also,
he's down there.
And there was one. What was the one at the weekend?
Sorry, but no, Gabrielli's like that.
Yeah, but let's not even go into it.
Salah against Everton.
No, let's not go into it because we go down the wormhole.
Should have been a penalty. There's so many of these. And there was a game yesterday. Someone had a shot. It was going on target. Literally, his hand's there, and it stops the ball going in.
I can't remember.
They didn't give it.
But then also there's the pushing on Woltmar's face. Look, I literally sit on here and I've celebrated how many times a Bruno punching Havertz in the back of the head.
You want a bit of that in the game. Obviously not to the degree it was.
We've done it to them and got away with it. So let's just settle down.
Put their hand in Younger's face. It was like,
that was so funny. It was like he was stopping him for shouting for the ref.
Who
was it? Lascelles.
That's what I was on about when I said Gabriel and Voldemort. It was not them. It was them too.
Obviously, it wasn't the only physical action yesterday, was it, Lewis? Anything to say?
Yeah. You're going to apologise?
Oh, yeah, a punch Reeve, apparently.
Nah, it wasn't a punch.
Yeah, you were getting... People weren't happy about that on Twitter, mate, I saw.
Oh, but they're not.
They said you're a bully.
Damn, yeah, I'm the bully.
They said you were cringe as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's new.
That
one could sting.
That goes without saying, doesn't it?
Speaking of cringe...
How's your eye?
Oh, yeah, eye's fine, to be fair. I got over it quite quickly. The 2 goals helped, but...
He took me shagging his arm, personally.
It's crazy, because I got poked in the eye, but he cried first.
Look, we're all friends here. We had obviously it was a great game yesterday. I thought it was a fair outcome. Say sorry.
Now we'll see them on the switch side.
Apologise.
Sorry.
Apologise.
No.
All the shit talking, all the shit you gave them.
I didn't actually give that much shit.
The gaslight.
Not compared to usual.
Do you know what my
set up the studio in a complete fucking Oktoberfest.
You used all of our fucking monthly budget on.
Also, Lewis, the first half, you were going in on us. You were saying this, that, and that. In my defence, all we did was just defend and be quite neutral about the game.
That's not what happened.
And you were saying, like, you're being so biased. Amount of shit you've given me.
I couldn't say a word. I couldn't say a word. You kept.
In fact, you were saying too many words in the first half.
Whenever I spoke, you go, and you were screaming in my ear over the penalty, like as loud as you can.
Well, yeah, we would say a penalty.
No, but like then you're acting innocent when I do something back. You screamed as loud as you could right in my ear.
Yeah. Physical violence, mate.
Anyway, Newcastle, do you think you can stay up? Think you're good enough to
I do, but I'm worried about our offensive-ness. And we've got a lot of fixtures coming up. And annoying
when is Vissa coming back?
Are you
going to
finish above Sunderland?
I think Sunderland finish above them.
Do you think you can finish above Sunderland?
I do. It'll click. It'll click. Eddie Howe figures it out.
Does he?
Yeah. But it doesn't look like he's figuring it out at the moment.
Sunderland in 5th,
The thing is, it's just like when
look at all those green W's next to
Suddenly
Sunderland.
got more goals. You're below Man United, who are obviously in turmoil.
Yeah.
When you have Champions League as well, there's zero break. And
You're at the same amount of points as Aston Villa, who've scored in one football match.
Yeah. So we've got a Champions League fixture, then a game, and then there's a more Champions League fixture after that.
It's almost like it's quite difficult.
It's almost like you're meant to be a big club. You're meant to do
Then we've got Ramsey.
We did say you can't play for
injured. It's just fucking annoying.
Are you crying out injuries?
Ligamento injured.
Yeah, nah,
you've seen Arsenal's injury list.
That's a big one.
So bad.
Anyway, should we talk about the team in turmoil that you're below?
Yeah, Newcastle United. Sorry, Manchester United.
Yeah.
Look,
he's got to go, blood. I said it since Grimsby. He's got to go, blood.
I said it since the day one he was appointed.
Did you?
Straight away, he's got to get sacked.
Just a lie.
Well done on the appointment. Now it's time to sack.
Yeah, you're playing fucking Mason Mount at left wing back. You're changing your back five about 70 times a match. It's just it's all over the place. And you know, the leaders at that football club are not doing the right thing. Apparently, I've heard they're not sacking him until November the 1st because it saves them money.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah.
When is how far is November?
A month away.
It's at least 4 weeks.
Because they got Sunderland next, have they?
Yeah, Sunderland at
home. That's a hard game.
I don't see him winning that.
Yeah.
Do you?
No. What world are we living in?
Maybe, and then the circus continues.
United have the players to win that game, obviously, but he is an idiot. He is. He just the ability to just refuse any type of
I
change.
will not change.
It's actually insanity.
The fact
at this point.
No, it is.
Do you know the definition of insanity, Tom?
Yes.
Go on.
We'd say it every time.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yeah.
I can't watch United and even understand his thinking. Like, arguably your best player is out of position and he's completely nullified unless, like, the one run he made during the game, he got forward and then I think they won the penalty from it when Fernandes went through. He's got Maguire as the last defender playing a high line.
Yeah.
Insanity. Like, he's playing a Garratt who, fuck me, he gives me hope I can still make it. And then you've got, like, in fairness, like, they've got Cunha who tries to make things happen and Bemo's like,
yeah.
And it's just like you said, Mason Mount finishes the game at left wing back again, which after the Grimsby game, everyone laughed about that. And he's doing it again. I don't get. He's just signed a goalkeeper, and the one he sticks in goal, what's he doing for the third goal? There's no deflection.
Yeah,
there's no deflection.
Paul Lamens, by the way, what's he got to do to get a game?
Even the couple of saves he made, Binder, the one is so over the top and like, just catch it, you fucking idiot. He is fucking useless, and United will not improve under him. I'm sick of him.
Under him. Wayne Rooney, club legend, obviously, has said the soul of his club has gone, and he has no faith in Amorim.
I think the players are sick of it as well.
Of course they are. You can see they are. They're looking from the sideline and thinking like...
Even Ange will change a formation. Like, you don't have to maintain the exact...
Yeah. It's stubbornness beyond belief.
You can believe in... Like, Pep is like the whole...
Philosophy.
He's the whole, like, blueprint of this is what I play. He changes the way he plays at Arsenal. Like... The best managers in the world can adapt.
It's an ego thing.
This is what I mean. I think he's self-sabotaging. I really do. I think he wants the sack and get the payout and just fuck off back to Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, no one with an actual brain cell or isn't like severely depleted in the head wouldn't change something here. Because it's not working, is it? They got lucky last week against Chelsea with the red card and still could have lost that game because they were still poor.
Yeah.
Or average at best.
Do you reckon he's just dug his heels in so deep now? If he changes it, people are like, he should have changed it.
It's an arrogance thing,
he changes it, then it's like...
It's ego arrogance, and I think he's off. You saw the interview after Grimsby. I think he's half got a foot out, and he won't leave.
Yeah.
So he wants to pay out and wants to get sacked.
Who is the answer? Because there's been strong rumours of Gareth Southgate.
Southgate would be better than this fucking
By the way,
idiot.
which is mental because he sacked Ashworth for even suggesting Southgate. And now they're going to go Chrome back. It was his suggestion.
So yeah, you know.
Ashworth didn't want Amorim.
The Glasner is just the wrong appointment. He plays the same style of football and the same formation as Man United, and that doesn't work with the players Man United have. Hertzler.
But Glasner can adapt. He probably can adapt.
Yeah.
He'd be better than this fucking idiot.
Iraola, Emre.
He's an idiot.
Xavi.
I mean, those four there that
mine would be Iraola. I'd go for Iraola.
All better than Amorim.
My old man, he's just had a knee replacement, would be better. First of all, starting for Man United. No, because he could play for them at the minute. But he'd also be better in charge.
Carrick. Michael Carrick.
Anyone!
Yeah. Ollie got a Solskjaer. Bring it back to the helm.
He actually was better for them.
Glasner's
like the biggest style.
Glasner's the highest.
It's just for Man United. It's just again you went down the wrong path.
So what? Don't matter. Shit happens. Change it now. It's insanity.
I want him to stay, me. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Going down the wrong path.
But he won't. There's already
he might get a few.
But the fact that we already know November the 1st is the deadline for when they've got to pay him, that means that he's probably gone in a month and a half.
I seen the Man United sort of outlets were saying that Sir Jim is like on his side and thinks he should have a season with a squad that he deems
That's arrogance from himself.
Which would be like,
he doesn't want to admit he was wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So it's sort of. But then I don't think he has full say, does he? I'm sure the board can just be like, no, he's fucking going like we're 18th.
I'm not sure Southgate
Well, they're not.
is the...
They're still above you.
They will be.
I don't think Southgate is probably the answer.
Southgate would definitely improve him. He could do an interim job this season for sure and bring some form of stability. But I don't think it's the future of Man United.
My fucking bum fluff would be a better replacement. Like anyone would be a better replacement.
I'm not even joking.
Potato with goggly eyes.
Amorim gets the season. What?
Oh no!
Put goggly eyes on him.
No, like you just put a...
If Amorim gets the season...
He won't. There's no way
If he does, could they get relegated?
No.
Doubt it. My team's worse than them even in turmoil.
Why not?
Because there are teams way worse.
Things have happened.
Have they? Name one thing strange other than Leicester winning the title.
That's what I was going to say. Leicester winning the title.
He is allowed to say that.
No, in terms of relegation, name a stranger thing.
Newcastle getting relegated.
Are you thick? No, they won't go down.
Good delivery, really.
I don't like football at the moment.
Why?
I just
look at it.
Is it because you have only
it's
one
only
win in 5?
It is only 6 games.
Wolves are in trouble.
Calm down. It's just football.
Yeah.
Can Wolves
Just
go
quickly,
down?
Round of applause. Wolves have finally got their first point. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. You useless bastards.
I'm just having a good time at Forest as well, isn't he? That was a good decision from Mr. Mavra. What's his name again?
No, but you... Lewis, say sorry to him now.
Sorry, Mr. Marinakis.
But you guys said he'd be a great appointment.
Did I?
And
yeah, you
I said he'd win him the trophy.
You said he'd win Forest a trophy?
Yeah.
I never said that.
I'm not even sure what
I remember getting shouted at for saying Ange's a terrible appointment.
No, you just make things up.
I'm not making things up.
We're still stuck on the Spurs thing from last year.
I'm not making things up.
And to make it even worse, Nuno's actually going to leapfrog Ange anyway.
Yeah, he's going to do a great job, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
I think
until he falls out with the owners. It'll be
this
will go well for a year. Yeah, this will go well for a year and a half.
They got rid of their head of recruitment as well, didn't they?
How do you know all these things, mate?
Who's not like
who did
West Ham? You not see that? I've actually watched stuff.
What's his name?
What's
his name?
I can't remember, but he's shit like, isn't he? Fulkrug.
He's the head of recruitment.
Yeah, he promoted Fulkrug. Anything to get him off the pitch.
Is Nuno's style too negative for West Ham?
I think they've learned the lesson that they should not complain about the style.
What is the West Ham way?
West Ham fans want
it's prompting us here, but I don't even know what that fucking means.
West Ham fans want exciting football and they want to win stuff. And
it doesn't work for them.
When they won a trophy under
Doesn't
Moyes.
everyone?
No, but when they won a trophy under Moyes, they were like, oh yeah, but we're not playing the way we want to play.
I'm glad they learned the lesson.
Yeah, but unfortunately, success comes from
side.
being pragmatic first, doesn't it? Like, if you don't lose games... Then
also,
you're going to be more successful.
Do you know the whole West Ham way? Do you know when I think of West Ham, I think like, East London, like proper
grit.
Just grit, like just like
smash them.
Yeah, like it's smash into people, like good atmosphere, like tough place to go. I don't think like Wenger's Arsenal.
No, you think Di Canio, Joe Cole, Lampard.
I don't. That's not what I think of when I think of West Ham. When they've ever been successful, like when they had like Marlon Harewood and players like that, they were tough to beat. They weren't this fucking
Nigel Rio Coca.
Upton Park, like horrible place to go. Like it wasn't like this fucking lovely passing football.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that they've done shit since Moyes left. I'm glad Moyes did well because I said at the time it was like fucking ridiculous how they went on and treated him.
Well, yeah, his interview was like, well, if you want someone that can win, I'm your man.
Is that not what you said?
Tret.
Yeah, you treated him.
Treated him.
No.
We need to get over this. We all speak differently, don't we?
It's class that.
Anyway.
Well done, guys.
No, but seriously though. What?
Have you read the dictionary?
I think we need to give Crystal Palace their flowers as well.
18 unbeaten,
18 unbeaten. And again, they've played Liverpool 3 times in that period.
Palace did what Liverpool have been doing to everyone else.
Do you know something as well?
No, they didn't.
FA Cup Community Shield.
What do you mean?
Liverpool
been getting last-minute winners?
No, but Palace absolutely battered them.
I know.
Liverpool have been playing badly and getting last-minute winners.
But they're still scoring last-minute winners.
Guess what? Guess what as well? So, in 2011, Parish said in an interview, Palace could be winning the league in 10 to 15 years.
You think they're going to win it this season?
I'm just saying.
Is that what you're trying to say?
This is the 15th year.
Are you sure you didn't mean the championship?
But what happens when...
No. Premier League.
But what happens when Gahey goes to Real Madrid next year?
Well, he's going to stay with the Premier League winners,
he's implying they win it this year.
How about this? If Palace, but are literally going to win the league, do you think he signs a new contract? He's like, fuck it, I'm going to be with the champs.
I think what he does is wins the league with Palace and goes to Real Madrid.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best outcome, really, isn't it?
Most likely outcome as well. That he wins
the most likely outcome is Palace win the league.
Yeah, and then he goes to Real Madrid.
Right.
I'd fucking love it if Palace won the league.
It would be unreal, that, actually.
Yeah, I'd like if they came second.
To Liverpool?
To Arsenal.
Anyway.
Palace were fantastic. They've got a great setup there. Fantastic manager. Great players. They've lost their best player and somehow have kicked on from it. It's a great time to be a Crystal Palace fan.
Very good time to be a Crystal Palace
My
fan.
mate Standard was loving life.
I'm not surprised.
Loving life.
Yeah.
And just when Chiesa thought he'd save the game for Liverpool.
Yeah, another late
Eddie
equaliser.
Eddie dunked on him.
Yeah,
he's been doing well this season,
Chiesa.
Chiesa.
But he's always impactful.
Yeah.
Like, he
Great
always...
impact sub.
I'm glad they didn't get away with it, though, this time.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can't keep getting away with this.
I don't know why they didn't play Salah.